welcome. This is Rocky Gaming 122. We are playing Welcome to Arenthul. I believe this is week 4 now that we're on.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Very few housekeeping items from last week. I think I finally got the audio quality perfect. Just let me know. And you guys have 151 gold to split. That is 37.75. So you could leave 3 gold in the pot and then take 37 each, if that sounds right to you guys.
Didn't we have 500?
We split that up last week already.
Oh.
So how much did you say? 37?
Yep.
I will add that to my sheet now.
Perfect. There was one other thing. Oh, right. So you can... I was telling you last week that you had to message the right karma to get to the off-screen thing. It's actually way easier. If you just use that and then write your comment afterwards, it'll come over here to my other screen. Way easier.
So you have Karma the GM and Karma the narrator?
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of.
Because that way I can record what's on the player's perspective screen and have the Dungeon Master see everything screen separate. Which is kind of important since week 1 stream could see literally everything. Alright, so last week we left off and we had all walked a mile out of Draklyn to the south and made camp. Nothing extraordinarily interesting happens through the night, and you wake up with one very hungover dwarven friend, all of you a mile south of Draklyn.
How's your head, dwarf? That bad, huh? Alright.
Jim, are you frozen? Looks like you haven't moved in a second.
That's just him holding his head.
Yeah. Never moved again. Should I kick him from the call and then invite him back? Well, great start. Oh, he jumped out. Let me invite him back. I need to switch XSplit over so people don't see his email address. Sorry, stream, for giving you like the infinite stream thing. Okay. Oops. Celeste, are you still here, or did you crash too? Typing. I'm gonna assume you're good then. We good, Jim?
Yeah, I don't know if I needed an invite because I have a hangout just for this one since you made it.
I guess, yeah.
All the same, I'm in. So, but yeah, I just barely reloaded Windows. Okay. Too much awesome, I guess.
Yep. All right. So, Dwarven friend, how's your head?
Oh, it's good. Why?
We're pretty drunk.
Are we still?
We were last night. That's up to you to decide if you're still wasted.
I don't know, Karma. Am I still wasted?
Let me tell you, since you asked me, I will have to make that decision for you. Oh. Is Celeste good? I now see the message that says her computer's locked up.
Yeah, she's fine. She ceased up for a moment. Mine completely locked up.
Okay.
Are you good, Celeste? Yeah, she says she's fine.
Cool. Yes, you are very, very much hungover, as if there is only a 5% margin from like your current hungoverness to like the worst hangover ever.
Okay,
wow.
I'm good. What time of day is it?
Early morning, like just after sunrise. And you guys have all walked south in the hopes of killing some more goblins.
So I'm still laying down, or are we walking, or what happened?
You woke up.
We were just waking up, I think.
Can I go back to sleep for a bit more?
If you would like.
The sun has barely gone up.
It's bright and early, dwarf. Best time to hit the road.
When did he show up?
Oh, don't worry about it. I decided to take up your offer.
How many days have I been out?
Apparently not enough. You said that, Jeez, I'm doing it again. You said that you wanted to find, more goblins to kill, so figured I might as well join you.
Yeah, unless you have something, like, more interesting than that.
No, Sagarda is, unfortunately pretty pissed at me at the moment. I don't know why. That guard assaulted me first, but...
Totally.
I thought
exactly what happened.
maybe we could head back to the castle and, see if we could find any more clues for, like a main goblin camp or something along those lines.
Are they gonna give us any better clues than we can find on our own? I mean, there had to have been more goblins down there by the town. We could probably, we could probably follow tracks or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was...
tracks.
Sure.
Our trusty druid friend can track the goblins.
Yeah, the trusty extortionate.
The trusty crusty druid friend.
It's like saying a trusty rogue.
Yeah.
Statement.
Yeah, the honest lawyer. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I guess I begin to pack up my belongings and whatnot.
Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna lay down some more.
I'll take a look around, I guess. While he's
give me a Constitution saving throw for your cat nap. Ooh, yeah, no, it did not get any better. I'm also not going to make it worse because I'm not sure I can. Well, actually, give me another D20. Just the D20. Oh, yeah, you're for that crit, I'm going to let you re-roll the same Constitution saving throw that you totally failed. Those two cancel each other out. Give me another roll. You wake up and you feel a little better. Probably like you dropped like a whole 10 percentile. So like you're now like the 85% worst hangover instead of like the 95. So better.
I don't know, Ost. I think I'm a little too walk to drunk.
Come on, dwarf. I'm sure you'll find your feet. The feet part goes on the ground, by the way. If you want sure.
Full disclosure, I haven't seen my feet in years.
Therefore, it's better for him to walk on his hands.
Yeah, sounds about right. That'd be impressive. It's like a circus dwarf.
If you really want to get this thing going, you're gonna need to find a wheelbarrow.
Oh, let me just pull out my trusty handy wheelbarrow that I carry in my bosom.
Wow. That's...
Whoa.
Oh my.
I'm not sure what size the wheelbarrow is. Or what size the bosom.
Hey, I am a dragonborn, you never know.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how that even makes sense, but I don't have to right now.
I have a boat. We could put him in the boat and just drag it across the ground.
Do you have a boat?
It's in a jar.
Oh. I don't think the dwarf is that short.
Well, let's be on our way then.
Alright, so you guys hit the road, and the dwarf's kind of stumbling side to side as he walks, so it takes a long time to get there. You break around noon, and you've gotten about halfway there. Last time you took the horses, and you made it by midday. So you're feeling the difference of riding a horse to walking.
Can I keep an eye out for any merchants that are coming along the road in either direction?
So you're just like keeping an eye on everything in the area then, in essence.
Yeah, but I want to ask any merchants like if they might have heard anything about a large goblin encampment.
Okay.
Or whatnot.
Let me check something really quickly with your. Oh, you don't have the wording for favorite terrain here, do you?
What terrain are we in?
Forest.
I have favorite terrain forest.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know what the wording is of the actual ability though, is what I'm looking for.
It means I can never get lost, but we're on a road. So
well, yeah.
And we gain some advantages.
So like you can always find food, you never get lost, and you're never surprised, right? Something like that.
No, the surprise I don't think has anything to do with it.
Maybe that's a different feat that you get later.
Yeah, that's like my archetype or something.
Okay. Never mind then. So okay, but let me have you give me a.
I just
perception.
like. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I just want to like look out for people.
Yeah, give me an active perception.
That are going along the road as us. But
since you're putting in a little bit more effort than normal to be looking around, I will let you have an active instead of a passive.
All right. That should go. Sorry. Tab to my character sheet.
That is literally the same as your passive.
Shrug.
Where is 18? Sorry, I should have your passive perceptions memorized by now. Oh, nice passive, Flintlock. A solid 9.
Oh, yeah.
Oop. There we go. Okay. Nothing, you don't really notice anything during your lunch break. Do you want to just keep going down the road then?
Yeah, and like, if there's any like merchants that pass or anything like that.
Flintlock, give me another Constitution saving throw. See if you can.
Especially if they're
a bit more.
Coming towards Draklin. I don't know.
Again, you feel like you're doing a little bit better, but you not great still.
Wow, dude, that's.
I rolled a 95 on a percentile. He asked me how hungover he was.
I'm not bothered at all. This is most mornings for me.
All right. Let me see. Let me see. No, Arya, to answer your question, you can't. Because there's no birds that are coming close enough for you to interact with them. Ostarion, there is one guy that comes by. He has a very small cart, and it looks like he just sells certain spices, some like salts, tarragon, some of the more rare spices in the area.
Pardon me, good sir.
Yes.
I was wondering if you might have heard any rumors or have any information about any possible goblin camps within a day or so's walk or ride from here.
I have.
Is that so? What can you tell me?
That there have been goblin sighting in the larger forested area to the southeast of here.
You wouldn't happen to have anything more specific than that, would you?
Nobody really knows where they're camped, but they do seem to appear in this area more often than anywhere else.
Would you have any idea where somebody else that I could talk to would be that might have more information?
I believe that the Raventh Prince, or the Violet Prince, is looking into them.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the information.
He just kind of stares at you for a minute and then walks away.
All right. I assume that we would have just kept walking, so.
Okay. Alright, so you guys, are you still heading to the Rogalan Keep then?
Yeah. I think if that's fine with everybody else.
Cool. Yeah, so as the sun's starting to set, you make it to the keep. Give you
well, I
a
guess
little bit of this.
to start, we should probably take a look around. See if the door's still boarded up and there's anything has changed, I guess.
Alright, so as you
And then if nothing
as you
has, we
get
can,
through the city, you get to like, it's like there's the city on the far side, and there's kind of the keep that's like across the thing, and you put the boarding up and like all the heads outside the city, right? You like blocked off the city, or just like the bridge over to the keep?
No, I think it was like the bridge, if I remember.
Okay, cool.
Correct.
I should have gone back and rewatched it, but I forgot. Anyway,
Whatever, dude.
so you have the bridge blocked off, and you can tell that none of the goblins, or that nothing really has torn away at your fortifications. If they had some way to like climb around it or over it or something like that, then they could potentially have gotten past, but nothing like broke through.
Okay. Would somebody like to do some tracking? See if they can't find anything. And I'll also take a look
Tana,
as well.
I'll take a look around. Is that like a perception check or?
I
What
believe
is
that is. Let me check. I'm not very familiar with 5th Ed skill sheets.
It's probably nature or perception. I'm just not sure which.
It would be investigation over perception, but I'm gonna say
Okay.
nature.
Alright, cool.
Are you talking to do like tracking of
Yeah.
things?
I believe that's nature.
Yeah.
In 4th it was nature.
Then I'm gonna assume it's the same. A 12. You can tell that there have been a number of goblin-esque feet traveling through this area. You're not sure how many, and you're not really sure where they went when they left town. But you see that there were definitely goblin footprints here since you last left.
Alright, I'll warn the party that there have been goblins in the area since we left, and then can we follow the tracks?
You don't really know where they're going at the moment.
Okay.
Could I possibly use survival? Is that a skill that would?
That would be something that would help you like build a campfire or like survive a cold night or something like that,
Okay.
not tracking things.
Alright.
I'll ask the rest of the party if they know if any of them can figure out where the tracks are leading.
I mean, I'll do a nature check as well, I guess. But
You get pretty much the same thing, but you do also know that they leave town heading to the southwest. You're not really sure where they go, but they're vaguely that direction,
okay.
which is not really news, considering you already knew that they were sighted to the southwest, so.
Yeah. Could Tana try to like follow these tracks? Now that I've like, if I pointed out the kind of the direction they were
the
headed.
direction they were heading, then yeah, that would give her cause to make another nature check if she would like.
Hey,
Alright.
elf.
Oh.
They're going that
Hey.
way.
What up? Okay. I guess I'll walk over there again and check it out. Oh my.
Yeah, no, you straight up lose the tracks. He straight up, like, he points to the tracks, and I'm like, he's like, I don't really know where they go from here. They're kind of hard to follow. But I think you should look that way. And you look that way, and you see literally nothing.
I would like to tell him that a tornado came through and like blew away the tracks, so that there's no chance of following them.
Oh, is that right? I have it on fairly good authority that there has been a tornado in these parts for.
Man, you're not the druid here. I know this stuff. All right. This is my specialty. Tornadoes come through this part all the time.
I guess.
You better step off.
Well, I'm being sassed by our half elf.
Oh no, you didn't.
I guess. Well, is there anything like? Is there anything else noteworthy that I can see? I guess. Dungeon
Not
Mastery.
really. Like, unless you want to tell me something specific you're looking at or for, I can answer that. But honestly, most of it seems to be the way you left it. Save some tracks.
Okay. Are the goblin bodies outside
like
the castle?
heads on the sticks that you left there.
Yeah, but like besides the heads, I guess.
They're completely left there. So you buried
That's
the
right.
Then,
bodies and you left the heads on spears outside the front gate, type thing, and none of it seems to
Buried them.
or burned them or something. You
It's a
dealt
lot
with
of
them.
effort.
You very specifically said we deal
Alright.
with them.
They're gonna call you Ost the Impaler.
Osteantatiously. Sweet, man. I like it. Let's actually, can I do a perception check, like on the heads, just to see if there's anything that might be of note, like if there's like a certain goblin clan or
yes.
any other information investigation. All right.
Nothing really in particular.
Alright, yeah.
They do have a white marking, 3 of them, all of them on their right cheek.
Okay.
We could pretend to be injured and set like a trap and see if that we can lure them in, and then when they get close, we attack them and beat them up and steal their tots.
Sure. I don't think we can travel for much longer anyway.
Unless
so.
you don't think they're around here. Unless you don't think they're nearby, because then that would not be worth it to do.
Well, the farmer did say that they were in the forest to the southwest, but
With your
30.
12 and 13 nature checks, you would guess that it has been a couple of days since any goblins have been here. Based on the tracks that
So.
I've seen.
well, I like the idea. Our chances of finding any goblins probably wouldn't be very good.
Okay.
But I don't know. Perhaps we continue in southwest direction and until it's more dark, and we can make camp. Maybe then we can come up with a trap or something.
Okay, so right now it's
Who's
just
playing
before
the piano?
sunset. That is the Down by the Sea thing that is the theme music
is
for the Regaling King
slowly-
at the moment. If you would like, I can
It's
turn
the
it on.
one. It's the one
That's-
musical goblin. It's like a goblin bard playing piano somewhere.
I am getting kind
Or
of
is
tired
that-
because
or
of
is
that.
that
Yeah, a really
music,
bad
the,
music
uh,
video or something.
The dragonborn bard with like the the pocket organ accordion
Yeah, totally.
bagpipe thing.
You have a bard in their
So
party. There's
sweet.
music everywhere you go.
And once we get past this mini tornado alley here, we can possibly find more goblin tracks down in the forest.
So you're gonna head to the southwest.
That
a
is
little
a
bit, right?
possibility.
Yeah.
That's
Tornadoes sound really dangerous. We shouldn't hang around for too long.
All right, so it's
Oh, yeah,
just
they
a little
can
while
appear at
before
any
the
time.
sunset at the moment, and you're like in this town keep right here. So you could come down to about here by the end of the night if you would like. By the time
Yeah,
like
I mean, I
darkness
think
set in.
we just follow the road. If Tana, the really great tracker, wants to keep looking for...
Well, I do.
Wow, his hangover is getting worse. That's really
Give me
impressive.
another D20.
Does Flintlocke have like a flask he's been drinking out of all day long?
Sweet berry wine.
Yeah, he straight up passes out.
I want to mumble.
Well, great.
myself, like mumble.
You are
Mumble
in a
as
pretty
I'm passed
defensible
out.
position. You could just set up camp for the night, like at the gates to the Regalan Keep, and then you wouldn't have to move him while he's passed out.
I was just gonna ask if anybody could carry him.
I'm not carrying that dwarf, no way.
Are there any animals nearby?
There's like chipmunks and things.
I
How
guess we
many?
can make camp for the night.
Not enough to
And
carry
hope
If you
into
make
it,
a
even if you
horde
could
of
make a
chipmunks
horde.
carry me, then I'm gonna call you Snow White for the rest of the campaign. So just beware.
Alright.
You would need a lot of whatever spell combination you guys used before, and you guys can only cast that once, so no, that's not happening.
Hey, if the squirrel is big enough, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty big
African or
Squirrel.
European squirrels, right?
squirrel. Right, exactly. Anyway, so are you going to try to move him, or are you going to set camp for the night at the Regalan Keep?
I guess set camp for the night.
Okay.
Tana can go looking for some animals or something if she wants before dark, or I don't know. Shrug.
Okay.
Sweet berry wine.
I think we need to search the dwarf and see if he has a flask on him.
Yeah, I think that's a very solid
Yeah.
idea.
With an IV drip hooked up.
Do you have a set-aside flask for alcohol?
Let me check my inventory.
I see a water skin, but I don't see a wine skin.
Yeah, and see, I have brewer proficiency, but I don't think I have any. I don't think I have the extra kit.
Yeah.
So I have a water skin that might have been loaded up with not water.
So your water
Okay.
skin has alcohol in it.
You know what? I mean, it would explain the day that I had.
So yeah,
Really?
you realize that his
Sure.
only water skin is full of alcohol.
Can I pickpocket it off him?
He's passed out. You can just
He's
take
passed
it.
out, yeah.
Sweet berry wine.
Yeah, so you take away his alcohol. Okay.
Goodness.